welcome to the most sparkly place on the internet. The video that you're about to see is taken from my Friday night live show, so you'll see me responding throughout to comments that were made by my lovely sparklies who join me every Friday. This week we've been having a clear out, and a look through the safe, and I found some amazing pieces. Now they're ends of collections and that type of thing, so we've decided to put them together in a sale to clear some room. If you see any of the pieces that you like, then feel free to get in touch and we can arrange payment. Bear in mind these are sale pieces, so they will move fairly fast, and if you're watching at a later date, some or all of them might not be available. Let's listen in. It's Friday night! Woo! Hi everybody, happy Friday! Lovely to have your company on this beautiful Friday evening in May, and it is beautiful now. We've been waiting so long for the sunshine and it's here at last. Hurrah! I hope you've been having a fabulous week and enjoyed the sun if you can. I've even got the open today to give ourselves a little bit of extra light. And I've got some exciting things to show you tonight. Now, we've been having a look at some of our collections, and as you'll know, some of the collections we retire from time to time. So we've got kind of little pieces of odd collections that are retired, and so we always say retired, never discontinue, because they may come back in the future, we never know, but for now we're retiring them. And so what I need to do is clear some space because none of these pieces make particular sense on their own. Hi to Leslie, happy Friday. Hi to Georgina, happy sunny Friday to you too. So what we like to do is we're going to do a sale. How exciting! And we hardly ever do sales. I think the last time we did one was maybe about 4 years ago. Because I think that the pieces in our shop are waiting for someone. Every piece is waiting for someone, but these pieces, they just need a little bit of help finding the right home, and they take up a lot of space. So we need to find some room for the new collections. Happy Sparkly Friday to Jeanette. Looking forward to the weekend. Good evening to Linda on Sparkle Night. Happy Friday. Hi to Sharon. Happy Sparkly Friday. So I thought if I was going to do any kind of sale, then I really wanted you to be the first people to see the pieces. So I'm going to show you tonight. They are, I've got some of them ready to go and some of them are in this sale box, all nicely wrapped. So it might be a little bit as we go along. It'll be a bit different to normal lives. Malcolm is watching. Happy Friday, Malcolm. Lovely to have your company. So what I'm going to do is go through and I'll show you the pieces. I'll tell you the was price, tell you the now price. And if you'd like them, because you're the first ones to see them, you just need to comment with what it is that you've seen, so I know, and sold. Okay, and then it's yours, and you'll have a week to come in and see me, or you can transfer the money and pay for it. So that's how we're going to do it. And I think if you like it, if you like tonight and enjoy, then we might get through this box tonight, but if we don't, then I shall do another live inside the group, inside Share Your Sparkle Picks. Happy Friday to Elsa and Stephanie. Lovely to have your company tonight. Linda says he's in a panic. Oh, Malcolm. Oh, it's a worrying time. Oh, my goodness me. Don't worry. It's going to save you a fortune. Everything's half price. Yeah. So what I do when I do a sale, I don't faff about and do sort of 10%, 20%, 30%, and then maybe 50%. We just go straight to half price and that's it. So you can be comforted with my sales that I can't be faffed to discount them lots of different times. So they just go straight to half price, but they won't go any more. That's it. So they'll just go to the half price. Happy Friday to Caroline. Lovely to have your company tonight. I've got some beautiful pieces. I'm excited to show you. Shall we start with a really bold one? Let's start with this chili pepper necklace, and it might be a little trip down memory lane for quite a few of you because you might recognize some of these collections from when we used to stock them. So the chili pepper is all coral, and it's got the silver clasp, and it's a nice big Albert clasp on there, nicely strung, knotted between each piece. And the chili peppers were £60, so the necklace is £60, so it's now £30. So remember, if you see anything that you like whilst we're going through, all you need to do is comment what it is and sold. So for this one, if you wanted it, you'd comment chili pepper sold, and then it would be yours. I'll put your name on it, and then yes, you've got a week. Now anything that you don't choose tonight is going to go into the shop, and you'll get to see it in the shop if it lasts that long. So that's the chili pepper necklace. Was £60 and now £30, and obviously it's really nice for a coral anniversary. Screams summer, this piece, not for the faint hearted. It's very bold but very, very fabulous. So with the sale as well, there are, I'm being very strict tonight, aren't I? A lot of rules. No saves in the sale, and no deposits, because I'm doing them to clear the space, that space in the safe I need as well. So very fortunate position to be in. So it's, if you comment tonight and you choose it tonight, then it's a week and for you to transfer the payment, and then it's yours. There we go. Ta-da! That's the chili pepper. And then the next piece is very floaty, dreamy, summery, beautiful. I just love, love, love this piece. It's the multi-pearl necklace. So they're floating pearls. So when you're wearing them, the thread very cleverly disappears from sight. So they just look like they're floating there. Let me just pop my blue john off, because then you'll get a better idea of how that looks. I've nowhere to put it. The table is full of jewellery. There we go. There. And I can't have anything close to the edge now, because the puppies just grab it and they take it for themselves. You can see Heath on the window. They've just been having fun. They've got a paddling pool that we bought for them the other day, and it's we bought Heathcliff a paddling pool last year and naively assumed that he wouldn't put his teeth or claws through it, and of course he did both. So the one that we've got them this year is hard plastic, so they've been out in that again this evening. They're having a lot of fun. So they're completely filthy and soaking wet, and they've been drying themselves on Adam. That's how we roll. So floating pearls, I absolutely love these. I've got two of these necklaces, and I think these, I'm looking for the price on them. I haven't got the price. I think they were either, well, do you know what? I'm just going to say that they're going to be less than half price. They're going to be £20. So £20 this one. Gorgeous silver clasp. Let me show you the box clasp. Love it. Nice little bit of filigree there, and it fastens by just popping into itself, so it's a really nice cozy click, and that's in there. And then they all just drape. Gorgeous for filling space if you're wearing a v-neck or a round neck. Lovely. Nolene says so pretty, thank you. Jeanette says so beautiful, thank you. Linda says, is that a doggy on the windowsill? Yes, it is. It's Heathcliff. That's one of his favourite spots in the morning. We're actually, my studio is in our dining room. And so I'm sitting at my dining table now, and when in the morning we've got, I still call it Gandalf's chair from the shop. Do you remember years and years ago we had a green wingback chair? Well, it came home and it's in the corner now, and I sit there in the morning by the windowsill and we meditate together. And Heathcliff, ever since he was a puppy, comes and meditates with me, and he sits on the windowsill. And now Maury's joined in as well, and he's big enough to jump onto the chair now. So now in the morning, we all sit together. So Heathcliff sits on the windowsill, I sit on the chair, and Maury sits on my knee, and we all meditate together. It's very sweet. So that's his meditation window. And the other morning, I found him, when I came down about 7 o'clock, he was sort of sitting on the windowsill just gazing out in a meditative state. So I think he got up with the sunrise. I was just sitting there. So it's one of his favourite places to sit. Linda says, I remember the chair. I know, I loved it in the shop. And it's when we didn't have the big sort of unit in the back that I've got all my boxes in and that kind of thing now, because I needed more space for writing things and all. Yeah, I don't know, can't remember. But yeah, so we've moved the chair and it's come home. He's digging into the chair now. So shall we see if we can show you? Let's just lift you a bit. Heathcliff is not included in the sale. There he is, look. Did you not want that blanket? You took that down. We've got 3 blankets on there. because it's got a split in the cushion that I haven't repaired because I'm lax. And I, I just know that if they haven't got a clean tucked in blanket right around the bottom, they're going to pull all their stuffing out of their chair through that gap. And it's going to be just doom. So yeah, we've got at least 3 on there. Oh, Linda says Archie and I have mummy cuddles together. That's so lovely. It's so sweet, isn't it, when you just spend that time with them in the morning. And I used to sit there when he was a younger puppy, and just feel the pads of his paws like I do with Murray, because they're all soft before they get rough in the world. So they're the dreamy floaty pearls. I'm going to say £20 for those. There we are. And then another, look at those purple pearls. Now these they have had colour added to them. They're all irregular shaped pearls. Do you see? So they've got these fab kind of lumps, bumps, textures. They've got tails on them, as you can see there. They're all different lengths. It's a triple strand, this one. So 3 strands of pearls, all individually strung and fastened at the top again with that really gorgeous big silver Albert clasp. And honestly, these pearls, when we bought them, were an absolute bargain. They were those things that I saw and thought, I just love them. And they're so us, aren't they? Because they're so dramatic, especially in this colour as well, this like really strong violet. So that's how they'd sit on. So a really bold purple colour. Leslie says, pearls are great for summer. They are, aren't they? They're just the little black dress of the jewellery world, pearls. I just love them. Go with absolutely everything. So these ones were £45. So I'm going to say £20 for those. So there. And we've only got 1 strand of those, I think, unless we find, in fact, I was going to say unless we find any more in the safe, but we've actually been through the safe. So yeah, just this one set. I thought we had 2, that's why I'm confused. Perhaps they were lying down together. Anyway, £20 those ones. And then the next piece is the pearl lanyard. Now this doesn't have a clasp, and it's amazing because you can wear it in so many different ways. So you can basically treat it like material. So you can have it just hanging here. You can have it on your neck, and then the pearls down the back or along the sides. You could have them over the shoulders like that. You could, it would probably take a very light pendant. So if you had a light pendant that you wanted to put on there, then you could. You just have to bear in mind, of course, that there are no clasps, so nothing to keep it on. You could have the pearls down your back. So if you've got a backless dress that's a high neck, you could have them coming around here and then down at the back. You could tie them as a bow if you wanted to. Now again, these are all irregular pearls, so they've got an amazing texture to them, which I just love. So nice little pussy bow there if you wanted to. And no fiddly clasps, so they just go straight on. And there they are. Now these are going to be £20 as well. I have got a couple of strands of these. I just love them. I love the feel of pearls. I've got this one in my collection. Very, very wearable. So much so I haven't worn it for ages. And when I was looking through and deciding on pieces, I thought, oh, I need that in my life. I think I might have one of those strands. And then when I tried it on, I thought, this really rings a bell. It feels very familiar. And it's because it's in my collection already. So it was so nice. I almost bought it twice. But really versatile, that one. They've got a kind of a peach hint to them. So they're gorgeous for the summer. Let me just bring that in and see if you can see. So that gorgeous peach. And they've still got the luster of the pearls, of course. So nice and bright. Good evening to Stephanie. Lovely to have your company tonight. Nolene says, love it. Thank you. Jeanette says, love pearls. Thank you. Stephanie says, hi, Laura, Jo and Adam. It was great to see you both this afternoon. Oh, thank you. It's lovely to see you too, along with, of course, Heathcliff and Moriarty. Thank you. They very much enjoyed their puppy cuddles this afternoon. They very did. They were very sweet because Heathcliff was excited to see Stephanie and Elsa, and Maury was excited because Heathcliff was excited, but he wasn't. Adam said he's excited, but he's not quite sure why. But it was lovely to see you. Thank you for coming in. So there with those gorgeous textures. Now the next piece I've got a little bit different, so we're going to move away from the pearls. This is a 3-strand again. There's quite a theme here, isn't there? An accidental theme. This is a gorgeous bracelet. So it's got the little diamond cuts on there, so each piece sparkles. We've got a rose gold finish, a yellow gold finish, and a silver. So it's all silver underneath, and then the rose gold and the yellow gold finish over the top. Sits beautifully on your wrist. I love how that sits. And this one was £65. But let's not bother with the 250 and half it, so let's just say £30. So that's going to be £30, that one now. There we go. So sitting beautifully on your wrist. Oh, I just love how that looks. She's so sweet. Now I'm looking now, and I've perhaps been a bit hasty in putting her in the sale because she would actually go with so many of our collections. But there you go. She's in. So why not? Why not? So £30 that one for the gorgeous bracelet. Now the next piece I'm going to show you is amazing fun. And we used to stock a collection called Belle Etoile. Now I'm going back when we opened, so 12 years, be 13 years this year. And it was kind of big and bold, and yeah, it's kind of, I was going to say it's based on the stars in the sky, but the pieces weren't. The pieces were like, it's kind of star quality and red carpet worthy. And just look when you see this. There. It's all tropical fish. How amazing is that? So it's all silver, and then we've got enamel work over the top, and it's a French enamel. And then you can see the different corals down the side there, the white across the top, and then we've set with cubic zirconia in the centre, and then the fish in the middle. Oh, and it's just such good fun. Now this one, let me see if I've got the size on here. Oh, I haven't got that size. That's frustrating. I'll try and guesstimate what that is. You wouldn't believe that I've been prepping these pieces, would you? They've all been ready to go, and yet I haven't got a size on this. So it's so frustrating. She's probably about a size O, maybe a P, size O or P. This one anyway. She was £140, so now she is £70. £70 that one. And I just love her. So she's if she's a Q, she'd go on my thumb. So no, she's about an O or a P. Fabulous, love it. If you're going on a holiday that involves tropical fish, then this is definitely the ring for you. And I like the fact that because she's a wide ring, do you see? We've got all of the little cutouts on the back, so she's nice and comfortable against your finger. It just gives your finger some breathing room. It's a gorgeous design, really well made, nice and solid, that one as well. So many different colours in there as well. Purples for the coral, we've got the blues in there, the reds in there, the yellow star on the edge. There we are, bit of Belle Etoile. Let's just put her there. And then another collection we had was from Kate HH Studio, and she takes tins, biscuit tins, chocolate tins and that kind of thing, and turns them into jewellery. And again, they're just absolutely gorgeous, but we've just got a couple of pieces left, and they don't kind of make a collection, so I've put them in the sale. This is the first piece, this gorgeous big heart. So it's all made from tin. The chain itself is silver, and you can see it's been cut out, it's domed. So if I hold her to the side there, you can see that she's slightly domed, so she sits off your neck when you put her on. The only problem with when I do these pieces is that I fall in love with them all over again. Again, I've got a couple of pieces from this collection in my collection. I love, doesn't it go well with what I'm wearing? So it's got that really gorgeous pale blue, and then those pretty flowers on there as well. So it started life as a tin, and then it's arrived to be in your jewellery collection. And she's just a really, really nice size. Now she was £37.50. She's now £18. £18 that one. Gorgeous. Love her. So that's the tin heart. Now I'm going to have to go into my box to show you some more of these pieces, because they're all individually wrapped. So there'll be a little bit of rustling while I undo them. Oh, let me show you this one. This is gorgeous. This is also from KHH Studio, and it's one of the Flower Fairy collections. Isn't that fab? Look. So again, this will have started life as a tin somewhere, and she collects all the tins and then cuts out the pictures and patterns. So that's the fairy with the little aluminium butterfly, a pin on the back. So she's going to make a gorgeous brooch, and she's going to sit just there on your lapel. A really nice size, that one. She was £29.99. She's now £15. So she is just gorgeous. Only one of those, only one of the hearts as well. Leslie says, a lightweight piece for summer. She is beautiful, nice and lightweight. And that's very true, actually. It's a nice way to wear a bigger brooch that's not going to pull on your material, because she's tin. She's so nice and lightweight. A really nice size, proper picture brooch, that one. Gorgeous. And then let me see, because I'm sure I've got another piece from that collection. Yeah, here we are. So she's another beautiful brooch. She's done in a longer style. So another flower fairy there. Sorry, my computer's just trying to pick that up. With the addition of a little aluminium heart, flower rather, sorry, on the bottom, with a little bead in the middle just to pick out that purple. And she's got a pretty pink dress. Isn't she gorgeous, the Flower Fairy one? Same price on that one. She was £29.99. She's now £15. So you could wear those together if you wanted, couldn't you? Then you'd have two brooches for the price of one. So you could make a little if you wanted to, like that. They look really lovely together. So those ones. And then I've got another piece from that collection. Linda says, lovely. Thank you, Linda. We've got a nice necklace. Again with the tin. Oops. Now the necklace herself is silver, and the tin is the butterfly and the rectangle on the top there. These pieces are so floaty, floral, feminine. They're really, really pretty. And nice, oops, just to wear. You could wear those with, sits nice and high. So she's going to rest just along your décolletage. She sits absolutely beautifully there. You can see she catches the light as well with the tin. Again, in those gorgeous pastel colours. I was going through a little bit of a pastel phase at the time. So the collection that I put together from, because obviously each piece was unique in the collection that I bought in. So it was about putting a collection together that had kind of the similar colours, so they all sat nicely together. So these all mix and match in, even though they're from different tins and they're different patterns. They've all got that same kind of pastel flavour to them. Very floral, perfect for summer. And this one with the little butterfly at the bottom, and she's joined by two wings, so she just flutters. So she was £32.99 and she's now £16, that one. Absolutely gorgeous. Oops, let's just pop her tag on there so I've got her for later. And then we've got some earrings from that collection as well. Let me show you these gorgeous hearts, again in the floral. So let's just find an ear stick and we'll put those on, and then I'll show you. So the hooks on these are silver, and then the hearts are a tin again. So they've been cut out. So these are super lightweight to wear. They're really lovely. Flowers at the top. I'm just going to have a little drink, excuse me. And then this gorgeous lacework pattern going down, again in that blue. So you could bring them in with the pendant should you want to. And they are very vintage tea party, aren't they? They've just got that kind of vibe to them. So those were £18. They're now £10. They should be 9, shouldn't they? You can have them for 9 if you want. Stephanie says that tin collection is gorgeous. Thank you, Stephanie. They're beautiful, aren't they? Very, very pretty. I love the florals. Love the florals. Let's just pop that off. There we go. Pop those there. So I think that is all of the pieces from that collection. I'm just double checking. You can hear all the rustling in the background. It is. So that's the pieces from that collection. I love them. I've got a feeling I might have little deers, little reindeers maybe at the shop. Don't know. I'll have a look. If I have, I'll tell you. I shall put them on here so you can see. And then we can go to something a little bit ceramic-y. Now this collection, it was so popular. This is a ceramic collection, and they're just little hot. It's quite light, and then a silver stud. And this was somebody that Adam met when he was at the theatre, and I can't remember. I think they were having like a Christmas fair or something, and he walked past and said, "Oh, they're lovely." And I own a jeweller's, and would you like to have some of your pieces? So we chose a gorgeous collection. We had are you frustrated by telling you what we had, because we haven't got them anymore? But we had hearts and stars and something else as well. Again, this is way back, so probably 12 years ago. So it's amazing what you find when you're rooting through the safe and rooting through different collections, isn't it? So these are really cheerful stars. These were £15, so they're now £7.50. £7.50, those ones. Gorgeous. Really nice. Again, I've got those in my collection. You will not be surprised to know that I've got the stars in my collection. I haven't worn those for ages. Might have to dig them out. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's just put those there. And then I've got some nice rings as well. Now these ones I bought in, and I like them, don't love them. So they are, oops, let me show you. Oh no, these are the squared off ones. Yeah, no, I do like these. Do like them, but they're very lightweight. That was the thing with these. They were a really good price though. They're £20, so these are going to be £10. £10 each, just a nice squared off silver ring. So I've got a size S, for sugar, a size T for tango, or T for terrific, and a size U1/2, U for uniform and a half, in those ones. So they were £20, they're now £10 each. So they're just really nice simple rings. So they'll sit nicely on your thumb, they go on your index finger. Gorgeous, love them. Lightweight, those ones. That's the only thing I will say about them. They're not our usual weight, but actually that makes them really nice and comfortable to wear. So I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Gorgeous. Love them. I love this as well. Now, if you've popped in recently, or perhaps watched the live, you might remember me telling you that my fingers have changed size. And it happens to us all. It's normally around your knuckles. Your knuckles get a little bit wider, and you might have your rings adjusted. I've just had to take my wedding ring up 3 sizes, and my engagement ring's on a journey all of her own at the moment. She needs to be completely remade, so she's having that done. So yeah, 3 sizes my wedding ring's gone up. What it means is that a lot of my rings don't fit, especially my pinkies, because of course you can move rings down. So as they, I had some that would only fit my index finger, because you will not be surprised to know that when I go out and meet designers, if I like a ring, I make it fit. It will go anywhere. So I've got some huge, gigantic rings that would only fit on my index finger. And now, of course, I can move them down, but my pinkies can't do anything about. So I've got a few rings that I absolutely adore, This is one of them. So this isn't my ring. This is one from the collection. He's called Edgar the Raven, and he's just the most amazing shape. Now I have Edgar, and he used to fit on my pinky. He doesn't anymore. So when I found this Edgar, I just got so excited, and I thought, oh, perhaps he's gonna fit my pinky, because he doesn't fit here. Look, he just won't go on. And I thought, oh yeah, then I can have an Edgar again, and I'll be so happy. But look, oh, he really doesn't fit my pinky, so he's gonna have to find a new home as well. Oh, I thought all my happy days had come at once, but not to be. So, oh my goodness, I'm so disorganized. He's not got a size on there. So, oh, what am I going to tell you? He's probably, I'm just having a feel where he is on my fingers. Probably about a size M. Probably about a size M for Marvellous. And I love him. Look, he's all carved. The ring is a triangle. The outside edge is decorated. Oh, this collection was just amazing. Very kind of gothic. Linda says, mine too. Yeah, it's a real pest, isn't it? Honestly. It's just somebody's going to do really well. My little goddaughter's going to do really well for rings one day when she's old enough. She's only 6 now. But when she's old enough, she's going to just have an array of all these rings that just don't fit me anymore. So that's Edgar the Raven. He was 132.50, and he's now £85, and he is gorgeous. So whoever has Edgar the Raven, you see, I'm just still trying to. He definitely won't go. Oh, so you know, there are some benefits to having bigger fingers, because if my fingers get bigger, he'll end up being able to fit on my pinky. Happy days. It'll be great. I've got another piece from that collection as well. How are we doing for time? Oh my goodness, we're nearly out, aren't we? I told you we'd probably, when I said tonight, I said to Adam, oh, you know, I've just got this box to do, this sale, and he picked it up because he carried it for me, as he does, he's a gentleman. And he picked it up and he said, oh my goodness, it's so heavy. You're never going to get through that in half an hour. And I said, have we met? I think we might. I think we might be okay. Where's the other piece from that collection? There it is. Look. There. Oh, and I've just got this fun piece to show you as well in a minute. Okay, it wasn't what I was thinking of. We have got another piece from that collection. This is an oxidized chain. So if you wanted a nice... It's got that nice handy clasp that just threads on like that, which I love. So if you've got something that's a little bit darker, a little bit more gothy, or that would actually fit well with our marker seat collection. So if you didn't want one of our popcorn chains on your marker seat, if you wanted to have something else for a try, nice and slender, was £20 this one, now £10, and it's 18 inches, that one. And then what else? Let me show you this, because this is really good fun. Hang on. This is a puzzle ring. Now, honestly, sparklies, if I sat and did the puzzle ring, this live would be about 45 years. Because when we went to, I've had a couple of these over the years. I love them. I think they're great fun. If you haven't seen them before, basically a puzzle ring is a series of rings that fits together in a certain way and only one way to make a picture. This one is a pharaoh. Very apt for me this year. So we went to Cairo, of course, in January. And you can sort of build it up to make the ring, but it only fits in one certain way. And when we went to choose these, Linda says, must get my fingers resized. Yeah, definitely. Just keep going. Thank you. And Stephanie says, I agree. Ah, thank you very much. We will. We'll keep going. If you get bored, just tune out. There. So, yeah, we went to choose these, and it's one of my designers who's like me. So he has things that he just discovers. You know, like I've just discovered these things. And he, when we go and see him, he goes, oh, I found this. You might like this. And it's great. I have great fun. And he found, yeah, he said, oh, I found these. And he said, I don't know whether you want these, but these are, you know, really good fun. So I had a look. And I went to pick it up, and it got sort of cotton around the back. And I said, oh, it's got a little bit of it. And he went, no. So it's a puzzle ring. If it goes to bits, we'll be here forever, love. So I said, oh, I see. So when you come and you see that ours has got the cotton round the back, you'll know why. It's because this puzzle ring just takes an absolute age. If you want to have a little bit of fun, just come in and have a play. It's brilliant. It's great stuff. I've absolutely no idea now how this fits back together. So it's anybody's guess. Adam will be able to do it. He's very clever at things like that. Let me see what size. Because again, I haven't written that on, honestly. So I think about P. Yeah, he's going to be about a P. P for perfect. He was £50. He's now £25. I should say to you, should know that you can have an extra £5 off if you can do the puzzle inside a certain amount of time. When you come in, I'll say, go, fix that puzzle, and we'll see. But yeah, he's great. He's great fun. Really good. Endless amounts of fun at dinner times, dinner parties. If you go out, here's my puzzle ring. There you go. Have a play. It's great. Very tactile. So basically, the pharaoh's head will be on the top, and then the rings go underneath, and they go in a certain order because they've all got the dips and troughs. And yeah, I just love him. So that's that one. Now the next piece I've got is going way back. And I had, do you know, I'm normally pretty good at remembering about how I came across jewellery, but I think what I did was I found the rose gold bead at a really good price, and then so I definitely put these together. I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We've got a rose gold bead on the pink cord, and again with the silver clasp. This was £14, so it's going to be £7 now. It's just really fun. It's actually very much on trend, because did you see the trailer for the Barbie film came out today? And it looks, again, that matches what I'm wearing, doesn't it? Oh, fabulous. It looks hilarious, the new Barbie film. If you haven't seen it, when you've finished, have a quick Google and just put Barbie movie trailer or full trailer or something like that. It looks really funny. So yeah, everything's pink at the moment on the catwalks and all the shows. It's pink, Barbie core, amazing. So this will just be bang on trend. £7 that one now. There we are, and I think I've only got one of those as well. I'm just gonna have a little drink, excuse me. It's apple and blackcurrant, by the way. It's not wine. Otherwise, this show would go on for a very long time and you wouldn't be able to understand anything that I was talking about. This ring is amazing. It's a love ring. And it's a collection we used to do. It's got the Elvish script around from Lord of the Rings. It's actually reflecting a little bit there. You can see a little bit of what I can see, so apologies about that. Let me just bring her out and see if I can I don't think you're going to be able to see the script too well. There. And it's got a little change to the original, because of course the original was one ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to keep them all, and in the darkness bind them, I think. Something similar. From Lord of the Rings, if you're not if you're not familiar, from The Hobbit actually. So that was the original, but it's not very brilliant to to show somebody you love them by saying you're going to bind them in darkness, is it really? So this one in Elvish says, one ring to show our love, one ring to bind us, one ring to seal our love, and forever to entwine us, which I think is absolutely lovely. So we used to do this collection, and it was a collection of rings. I think we did a pendant in there. And again, this is going way back, so maybe 10, 12 years, maybe a little bit more. And then the Lord of the Rings film came out and was huge. And all of a sudden they went, you're not allowed to sell anything with that on. Yeah, we're having all of that. You're not allowed to sell anything with that Elvish poem on. So I wonder if I'm supposed to be selling this. I'm sure it's fine. So we couldn't do the collection anymore with the Elvish. Ooh. But this ring, I'm not sure. Maybe it is the one ring. And I'm going to have a trip to Mordor. I hope not. It's a long way. And it's very treacherous with dragons from what I've seen. So, yes, so we've got a one ring for some reason. And she could be yours. She is a size W. She was 42.75. So she'll be £20. One ring to show our love. One ring to bind us. One ring to seal our love and forever to entwine us. Very lovely. Size W, £20, that one. There we go. And a poem in the box as well. Oh, that's so sweet. I love it. Love, love, love. Now, you'll be unsurprised to know that occasionally when we go through our safe and we find things like this, I just keep them. They go into my personal collection. So Adam will say, yeah, so basically then it's a collection of everything that doesn't fit you, which is about right, or that I've already got in my collection. A gorgeous squared ring here in silver. Again, this will match nicely into the collection, but I found it at the same time as I discovered these pieces, so I thought I'll just add it into the sale. It's very deco in style. She's a size Q. Q for Queen. She was £60, so she's going to be £30. And as well, I'm telling you the prices of these when I bought them, which is many moons ago for some of them. So, of course, now they'd be a lot more. The same ring, a silver deco ring, so squared off, squared on the inside, squared on the outside. Size L, L for lovely, was £60, now £30, that one as well. Then I've got a couple of titanium rings, which are good fun. This one is made in the same style as the Japanese sword forging technique. I can't remember what it's called. It's just gone. That's frustrating. And they basically fold the metal in on itself. So this is inspired by that kind of design. So it's titanium and silver. Size T, T for terrific. It was £215, 215. So, well, it'll be £100 now. Let's not quibble over £750. £100, that one. Size T, T for terrific. And I've got one in a similar style. That one's court shape. So if you haven't been here on the live before and I've said court shape, it's rounded on the outside, slightly rounded on the inside. So it's nice and comfortable to wear, that one. And then I've got one in the similar style. Same size actually. Size T, T for terrific, and that one again, titanium and silver. So the thing with the titanium and silver is that they won't they will resize, but you are basically kind of the cost of a new ring really. So these have got to fit. So the size T, T for terrific. And again, that one was £215, so that one's now going to be £100. Makumagani. That's what it is. Makumagani. That was my brain then going through all the things in the back going, you know this, what is it called? Sorry, I've missed some comments there. Sharon said, it take me ages, I'm no good at Rubik's Cubes. No, me either, absolutely useless. Adam's brother's very good at Rubik's Cubes. He can solve them, but absolutely no good. Laura Jo says, Stephanie, that puzzle ring looks like great fun, honey. It is great fun. I love that pink necklace, says Stephanie. Very Barbie, isn't it, that one? I love it too. Tara says, hello to Tara. Linda says, you're having a G&T. Yes, I should make this a G&T, shouldn't I? Yep. It would not go down well. It'd be hilarious, probably, but it would not go down well. I think that's it. Oh, what's in here? Oh, I think they're the pearls, the pearl lariat that I showed you. You know, the one that you can tie. Yes. There we go. So they were £50, those ones, but we'll say that they're they're less than half price, we'll do them at £20. So I've got a couple of those. It looks like I've maybe got 4 of those, and those with those ones. And there you go. So that's my random finds. You've got Adam to thank for that, because he's sorting and reordering the workshop at the moment. Oh my goodness, we're still married. I've no idea how, because we've got the accumulation of. So I might do a live in a couple of weeks from the workshop, going, here's a table. It was yeah. Here's a grandfather clock. Let's just get it all on there. Why not? Why not? And then there'll be a live after that Adam says, here's a wife. She's half price. Out the door. If you've seen anything that you like tonight, then do let me know. I'm going to be busy displaying this tomorrow. It won't all be out. I could sit here and say to you, it's going to be all out tomorrow. It won't be. It will be at the shop tomorrow, but I'm sure it won't be displayed. But if you've seen it, then all you need to do is come in and ask. And we've got the prices ready to go. Jeanette says there's a lot to choose from, isn't there? Yes, and I was worried. I thought, tonight's going to be quite a short show, because there didn't seem to be a lot, but there was a lot. My goodness me. I hope you've enjoyed it. Tell me what you think. I was a little bit unsure about showing you the sale things on a Friday, and I was chatting to Adam about it and said, what do you think, or should I do it as a kind of a separate thing, or should I do it in the group? And he said, no, it's got to be Friday, it's got to be your sparklies, they've got to have the first look at bargains. And I said, oh yeah, that is true. That is very true. So I hope you liked it. Let me know, or let me know whether you'd rather stick to what we normally do. It's not going to make too much of a difference, to be honest, because we only have a sale, once in a blue moon. It's years and years between them. Oh, Georgina says very enjoyable. Thank you. That's very nice feedback. Thank you very much. So bank holiday weekend, have you all got plans? We are open tomorrow, so Saturday, from 10 until 5. We're closed on Sunday as usual. We're closed on bank holiday Monday, and then we'll be back to our normal opening hours after the bank holiday. So we'll be back Thursday, Friday and Saturday next week from 10 until 5. We've got some gorgeous pieces. It's very exciting. I'll always put pieces when we get new pieces here on Facebook as quickly as I can. The only thing I haven't shown you, and we'll probably show you that next week, is a new sparkly cubic zirconia collection that I've got in, which is gorgeous for summer. And if you know somebody that's going to prom, it'll be so dreamy for prom. So send them in my direction if you know of those. But I'll do a show and show you the new sparkly things, because I think you'll love them as much as I will. Stephanie says, Laura Jo, it's been a great live, very enjoyable, honey. Thank you, that's very lovely. Nolene says, a great evening, Laura Jo, thank you. Oh, you're so lovely. I know there's a reason I love spending my Friday nights with you. I hope you've had a good time, and I hope you have a fabulous weekend, whatever you're up to. I'm sending you lots of love from my home to yours. And remember, until next we meet, say it with me, eat, sleep, sparkle, repeat, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. See you soon. Bye.